Talk nudie to
me. Let's move on to the best season ever of American Horror Story. And I don't care what anyone else says. I mean, Freak Show was great, but the third season is the best, and that's Coven.
Coven.
It takes place in New Orleans.
Yes.
And it's set in modern time. And it brings back the actress who played Violet, who I didn't like Violet, but I loved Zoe in Coven because she was cool. And then we have Madison, who was played by, I forget her name.
Emma Roberts.
Yes. She's also, excuse me.
At the time, she was dating Evan Peters.
She was at the time, and now they're not dating anymore. This is a little celebrity gossip. Yes, because we want him to be single.
Even though I'm in a relationship, I'm just like, be single.
Hey, if you're watching this, Evan, hi.
Hi, but I love my boyfriend.
Hi.
Bam!
I love my boyfriend, but hi. We have rules. It's okay.
Hey.
Hey. Anyways, so Coven. It takes place in New Orleans, and based on the name, you can guess it's about witches. And it's like the witches that survived the Salem witch trials went down to New Orleans, and they created their own little, like, coven. And it's basically...
It's like a mixture of, like, witches, but then at the same time, like, voodoo.
Voodoo. And it sounds really cheesy, but it's kind of like whites versus black, except for not really, because we do have Precious.
Yes.
On
Gabrielle. Her.
Yeah. She
Queenie.
is Queenie. I love Queenie. Oh my gosh. She's a human voodoo doll.
Which, by the way, awesome. And Chunky Girl. I like that there was a big girl in this season.
Oh yeah.
And I like that
cool.
she was the most badass one. I honestly believe she had the most badass powers out of all of them.
Oh, she did. She did have those badass powers. She was the first one to go to hell and back. Mm-hmm. That's why she was able to. We'll get there. Anyway, so it's all about witches, and there's like witch hunters, and they were fighting with the voodoo queen who buried. Kathy Bates finally joins the show, and oh my god,
and she actually plays a character who is somebody real that was in history, which I found that out.
Yeah.
What is her name? Marie.
That's
Lala Marie.
Lala Marie, yeah. Something like that. But she tortured her slaves.
And then bathed in their blood because she thought it was a way of making her
shit.
Yeah, younger and fresher and everything. Well, then the voodoo queen kind of, she knew that the voodoo queen was old, and she went to her and said, hey, I need, whatever potion you are taking, I want it, and I will get it from you. Well, then she ends up torturing the voodoo queen's lover, and so...
Unbeknownst, she didn't know it was her lover, so the voodoo queen shows up, and she's like, I can give you eternal youth, bitch, like, here, do this for me, drink this, and she's like, oh... Yay! And she's like, haha, that's immortality. Now you can't die, and I'm gonna lock you in this box in your backyard.
And you're gonna be buried underground, and
forever.
You're gonna hear all the sounds of the world all around you for the rest of your life, and nobody's gonna know you're there. Nope. It's so fucked. But then we had Nan.
Oh, Nan.
By the way, I'm so bad at this because I don't know what her name is as an actress. You were my favorite character by far in any of the TV shows.
Yeah. In Murder House, you were awesome. In Coven, you are amazing, and I'm really, really sad that they killed you off. I really wish you would have stayed longer. I really wish you would have become the Supreme.
Yes.
Although I do have to say I predicted who the Supreme was going to be in, like, the first couple episodes. As soon as they started talking about it, I was like... I remember looking over at one of my friends, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny?
I just kept wanting it to be Queenie.
I would have loved it to be Queenie, but I
didn't see it happening.
I figured, honestly, if Queenie was going to succeed anybody, it was going to be the Voodoo Queen. Mm-hmm.
Fuck that bitch, though.
Yeah, but she did kind of, Anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves again. So, Nan finds the old evil slave lady, and then she becomes the maid of the Coven house.
She has to
wait hand and feet on
Queenie, who's, African American.
And she totally is just like, fuck you, lady.
Yeah. She's like, you will wipe the shit off my ass. if I want you to.
And it's gonna be great.
Madison, though. She came from Hollywood. She was an actress, and she just has a really ratchet, badass attitude. And she's such a bitch.
Yeah, because she's playing a diva. You know, she's all that in a bag of chips, and she wants everything about her. And so she was named to be this next Supreme in like the third or fourth episode, and then the current Supreme, Jessica Lange's character, who again is lawless.
Fiona. I almost called her Cordelia, which is her daughter.
That's her daughter, Cordelia. Yeah, that's the chick that ended up becoming the Supreme, and I totally guessed it from the beginning. But yeah, they named Madison the Supreme, and the only person that knew was Fiona, and Fiona killed her.
Yeah.
Because she's like, bitch, I'm not done being Supreme.
But this had actually happened beforehand. She had killed
the first
Supreme before she became Supreme, because she knew she was going to be the next Supreme, and she killed her pretty much in the same place.
Same place, same way.
Yeah.
And the same person that witnessed it last time, which was the original burn dude from Murder House, is now the creepy maid dude and he's got this weird, like, doll thing. He lives in the attic. He cut out his tongue. He
likes to dress
very
up.
Strange. This is also the same guy, if anyone just likes little trivia. The actor that plays him also was in True Blood. That's where I had originally seen True Blood first, and then I started watching this show, and he was in there, and I was like, what?
I haven't seen him yet. I think I'm only on episode 4.
Oh, yeah, no. I haven't seen him for a while. Not gonna see him for a while, and he's gonna come back, and it's gonna be awesome. Anyways, that's a different show. Sorry, I had to move. I gotta crack my back.
Is this how we do it?
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
This how we... Oh, we're done? Okay.
Oh, yeah.